Hey friends, welcome back to our channel. My name is Jenny and this is my husband Tony, if you guys are new around here, and we're an interabled couple. Tony has FSHD, muscular dystrophy, and we like to come on here and try to just share things from our lives and our experiences with navigating through a disability, and we like to share hope and encouragement with others. So if that sounds good to you, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We would love to have you along on our journey. And if you're coming back as a returning subscriber or viewer, thank you so much. We really appreciate it, and we are so glad that you're here too. Just a lot of stuff has been going on, so we just thought we'd come on here and say hi and find out how you guys are doing and let you know how we've been doing.
Number one, we've missed you all.
We have.
We talk about it like all the time. It's like, we need to be, taping more or getting back to that.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm always like, I miss them. They're so nice, and I want to find out how everybody's doing. And I know we've already gotten attached to you guys, so
yeah.
We know that we're here to stay. We know that we definitely love this channel. We definitely love doing it. We're already hooked, and we already love the community. But it's all been a matter of logistics for us, just figuring out how to take the time to share, parts of our lives that we think hopefully will be helpful and encouraging for you guys.
Yeah.
Tony's a big introvert, and I'm an extrovert, but I'm not a huge extrovert. I'm kind of like a borderline extrovert, so I don't always think to share or turn on the camera. And so mostly we're kind of private people, and it's like a new side of us to open up and share and just turn that camera on and just be present and just sharing details of our lives. That's like still foreign to us. And so we're just getting used to that. But we already know for sure that we want to, it's our goal, we love it. And once we do it, we love it. It's just a matter of building, I think, a new habit. So having said all that, you want to start with your big announcement?
I have some really, really good news. I passed my Security Plus. I'm just going to put it out there. I passed my Security Plus.
He did
I'm not going to lead up to it or anything like that. It's that much of a relief, and we're all like super happy. It was like a big deal. It was a challenge, not going to lie, but it's going to open up a whole flood of like job opportunities, things that I can go for that are actually in the cybersecurity world. The job that I have now is kind of like a foot in the door, but it's not. It doesn't deal with like all the tools and it's just not that life or that career that I've been wanting to get into for so long now. But this one is it's gonna get the ball rolling.
Yes. So we don't know if a job will open up, next month or next year, but we know that he now has the certification that he wants for the career field he wants to go in.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for you.
I know, same here.
Okay, so another big thing that kind of has been going on with us is we had a visit from a lady from an evaluation place.
Assistive Technology evaluator.
Okay.
Yeah.
So kind of like a rehabilitation expert.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, and she came over to do an assessment. And there have just been a lot of problems, and maybe you guys can relate to this and let us know in the comments.
Yes.
Because problem solving is such a huge part of living with a disability or living with a loved one that has a disability. It's just, it's constant problem solving. And, sometimes it takes more than one head to figure it out. And, there were some problems that we have figured out over the years, but then there's some problems that we just could not figure out, and we needed some help. And one of them was that in order to get Tony to drive, we needed a certain kind of wheelchair, which many of you have probably figured all this out, like what kind of wheelchair can you have that will lock down in a van or a vehicle. The one that he uses that he absolutely loves is this ZX1, which is the little motor that goes onto a manual wheelchair. I think we've said before that we love that because it keeps the wheelchair small. But it's not okay for him to drive in because it's not heavy enough and it won't lock down. So we had to get the Permobile, which you guys saw. We did a whole video about the Permobile, and we love that wheelchair, but it's not a great wheelchair for just using around the house because it's really large, and Tony is not able to transfer in and out of it independently.
Right.
So,
we were exchanging one set of problems for a new set of problems.
So we and we cannot figure out any solution. So that has just been sitting for months and months, and we didn't know what to do. Kim really helped us with that. So she came up with a solution for a ceiling track in our garage that we can help Tony get in and out of the wheelchairs and be able to transfer back into the smaller wheelchair to come back in the house. And so that, I can't even tell you the load that took off for me and Tony.
Yeah. That's like the answer. Not gonna say that it answers so many problems. It's pretty much gonna answer all the problems, because that was 100%. Such a huge one, because when I'm in my ZX, it's literally become an extension of me, because I know there's very little that I can't do from it. I can clean, I can pick stuff up off the floor without any problems. Like Alex, even, he can climb up my leg and sit on my lap, with no problems.
Go for rides.
Exactly. But it's just with the power chair is like a little more. It's a lot more confining, and I know a lot of this is stuff that I would probably just get used to, but it's such a stark difference between the two chairs.
They really do seem like, tools in a toolkit. Like, I want the Permobile for this, it's perfect for driving, going to work. It's a really nice, comfy chair to work from. Tony works 10-hour shifts, and this chair is just nice and comfy and plush, and it's perfect. It gives him good support. So I think it's beautiful for like the driving and the work, but it's not ideal for going around in our house, especially since we don't have an open floor plan. Everything is just kind of broken up. So I get it, and thank God for Kim coming over and doing this evaluation, because I have more hope about this than I have had in like the past year. So.
And sometimes you just need to know what your options are.
Yes.
And I mean, you can do Google searches for months and months and months and never come across, the answer or an option or something that works better than what you got now, until you get, partnered with like an expert. So true. So true. So, and then she came up with some really great solutions for the shower and using the toilet, which, again, these are just problems that have been hanging over us for a while. And so many of you, I'm sure, can relate that, if you have something progressive, then as you're losing some function and have to learn different ways of doing things, you have to rethink everything over again. And so we had figured out the shower situation, but it was time to refigure it out again. And this was the first time we came to a sticking point where we just didn't know how to figure it out. I know. Exactly. Because being that it is progressive, it's always on your tail. It's always chasing you, because what works now isn't going to, work for you like a month or a year from then. So this is like the first time after talking with Kim that this is going to be like the answer from here on out.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because it takes away all the safety concerns. It takes away all of, that's like the biggest one right there.
That was the main one, because the last 2 times we tried to get Tony showered, there was a close call with him falling. That's when my red flags go up, because, safety's number one. So, it can be a great system on paper, but if you keep feeling like you're going to fall, or if you almost fall, it's just not a good system to do on a regular basis. And we're going to share all that with you guys. Like, we plan on documenting everything. Like, when they install the new things, we'll explain to you guys, how we like it, how it works, just in case it might help anybody, because I know we all have different situations and different needs, and a lot of us have different disabilities, and but you just never know what idea you see on a video that helps you solve one of your problems. So we'll share it all, just in case it might help you guys.
Exactly. And now with Alex, we've just started him on potty training. So just to backtrack a little bit, he's been going to what would you call it? Like not daycare.
It's called Mother's Day Out.
Mother's Day Out, yes.
We started him in it's a couple days a week, and he just goes and, plays with his friends, and very, very small group, probably because of COVID.
Exactly.
But it's like 5 other children, and, but it helps him to socialize.
Yes.
So, and it, of course, gives me a little break, which is nice as a stay-at-home mom, but it's very good for him to go socialize.
Oh, yeah, because that was the one big thing that he's been missing during, and like with all kids his age. And during the quarantine is that he's just really been around us, and really close, members of the family. So, but his exposure to other little kids and all that has just been very limited.
Very limited.
So he's,
especially at our age, having a young child.
Yeah.
Because people our age don't typically have a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
And so it is hard to match up and do play dates and things. And a lot of people just work. So I'm the rare breed that's, staying home. Although I do work from home, but I'm still staying at home. So
Yeah. But so the potty training is, we're setting him up to go to normal daycare in the fall. So yeah, that's,
it's preschool.
Preschool.
Yes, it's preschool.
Yeah.
He's really that old.
He is really that old. I'm like, we both
It's
talk
hard
about
to
that every day.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah. That he's growing up.
He's growing up. Our baby, our definitely last baby is growing up.
Yeah.
So I know. So he's starting preschool, and so he needs to be potty trained before that. And so we're starting now.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll make some progress, and he'll be potty trained.
And what was a big relief too is that where he's going to Mother's Day out, they're actually helping us, because while he's in their care, they're going to be helping him with all that, and so it's not just on us. So Alex gets that consistency. Yeah. And hopefully but he's surprised us at every corner that this child has turned. So he'll probably master it by next week. So be giving us tips.
Aww. Boys are harder to potty train than girls.
Yeah. Because I still have my issues.
Whatever. We finally got him potty trained.
That's right.
It was definitely a hurdle, but we finally got him
going on
potty
50 years.
So yes, we just have to get through the potty training months, and hopefully it won't be too bad. And get him in school for pre-K 3. That's Alex. So that's pretty much what we're doing with Alex right now. Yeah. Because he's finally bed trained. We have him in the toddler bed, and that's going really well. So the next hurdle is potty training.
Potty training.
Yeah. And the big kids are good. Noelle she's into ROTC, and she wants to learn how to play tennis this summer. She usually does do a tennis camp, but she wanted to get more intense kind of private lessons. So I think she's going to be focusing on tennis. And like I said, she does talented art and ROTC. So those are her hobbies. And Nathan has still been playing football. He loves football, and he has his little playoffs game this weekend. So the kids are doing well, and they are looking forward to school being over and finally being able to go as a family back to Indiana to see Tony's family. So we don't know when we're going, but we do know that this is the year that we're going to go back. So we're really looking forward to getting back there and catching up with everybody.
All right, guys, it was so much fun to get back in touch with y'all and get you updated. Write down in the comments what you guys have been up to, And as always, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Yay.
And we'll see you guys next week.
And stay strong.
Stay strong.
Hold us to it. We will see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.